people were trying to ensure that you had no way out. And I keep saying, it's one thing to go through envy and jealousy here, and it's one thing to have a little bit of opposition and adversity over here, but you've been dealing with it from all ends, not catching any breaks. And I keep telling you, for whatever the reason, these enemies and these foes and these adversaries of whom you encounter, you did nothing wrong to these people. I mean, I don't know for how long people thought that they were going to persecute you and thought that they were going to prosper. You can't prosper by trying to persecute someone else. You can't plant bad seeds. You understand what I'm saying? And sit back and expect a harvest. These people been planting bad seeds. They've been planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds, and trying to sit back and not figuring out why they're not reaping any harvest. You're planting seeds of lies. You're planting seeds of betrayal. You're planting seeds of greed. You're planting seeds of mockery, of evil, of ill will, of chaos, of confusion. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, I don't think you understand how far. Some of you know. You look at your life, you look at, where it's gone, you look at all the things that you've been through over the years, and you ask yourself, God, at some point I've been holding on to you for quite some time now, hoping that eventually you would get these monkeys up off my back, eradicate this evil out of my life. You know what I'm saying? You step in a room, you already getting issues, problems from people. People already feeling some type of way. You can't sit up here and cause issues and chaos in somebody's life because of how you feel. Because let me tell you something, despite how you feel, God is real. And he's laying down the deal, despite how your enemies feel. And this is why I keep telling you, there are things that you should have already received by now. There are situations that you was placed in that you should have never had to be placed in. Cycles and storms you've had to endure that you shouldn't have had to endure. That shouldn't have been your problem. That shouldn't have been your burden. Problems found you and was served at your doorstep when all you was doing was minding your business. People had to go out, figure out where your address at, where you was living, just to serve chaos and confusion at your doorstep. What lies was out here being told for people to get people on board to go at this after you, for people to hold on to the truth. Everybody knew what the truth was. You telling me it was that bad where everybody had to sit back and nobody felt good about themselves. Nobody feel happy unless you out here struggling, unless you down bad somewhere. It feeds the demonic entities that's attached to these people. They get off on you struggling. They get off on you being hurt. They get off on things being hard for you. They get off on serving and placing burdens on your back. They get off on it. It disturbs them when you have peace. It disturbs them and it rubs them wrong. They can't sleep at night if they know that you off somewhere putting work in towards being successful and things are being fruitful and bountiful for you. They can't sleep knowing that you're reaping your harvest. But you planted good seeds while they planted bad seeds. You know what? I'm just going to tell you like this. This boils down to whatever is attached to these people don't like you. Again, I'm going to go back and I'm going to say your light disturbed and irritated their demons. Your light irritated their demons. I keep telling you, I don't care how these people try to slice it and call you crazy. Oh, everybody ain't got demons on them. Ain't nobody evil. Ain't nobody doing it. So why are you hating someone who moved with nothing but love and admiration and respect towards you? Why are you sitting here and wanting somebody's demise and downfall who was nothing but a friend to you, nothing but a good lover to you, nothing but a good, respectful, and honorable family member towards you? I don't care what people think in their right mind or what they want to think just so they could keep hating you and being jealous and envious of you. The truth always prevails. What's good always outshines and overshadows that of what's evil. Something is wrong. Something is off when these are the levels that people are willing to go and stoop to just to get a laugh, to say the worst about you. God got to save you. You understand what I'm saying? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You've done it the way that you were supposed to do it something is wrong with the world. Something is wrong with the people that lives in the world. I keep telling you, people are going to be influenced. You can't, control how people get influenced. You can't control people's moods. But I'm telling you, when it's one you up against a group of people, I don't care if it's groups of 3 to 5. When people got to put groups together to sit up here and say, we got to do this, we got to offer this, we got to sacrifice this in order to sit up here and have them out this way, or swap this, or have them blocked here. And in the midst of all of it, being blocked, being restricted, being limited, being hurt, being downtrodden, being burdened, being laughed, being mocked, having people knowing what the truth was, playing in your face, doing things behind your back, you are still here. You are still moving forward. You are still going to get your portion. That's too bad and tough if somebody feel some type of way about it. Did they feel any type of way when they put you in harm's way? Did they feel any type of way? The lies that they were sitting there telling people and how people was viewing you in the midst of them telling them lies. Did they feel any type of way when you was out there struggling, when you was out there down bad? Did they feel any type of way when your kids were suffering, when your kids was being attacked? Did they feel any type of way for all of what you've been through in your life, for all of what you had to suffer and endure, for everything that was taken away from you, for everything that was delayed and blocked out from you, from your delays, things that you were trying to achieve? Did they feel any type of way about that? Well, that's just too damn bad if they feel some type of way, because God is vindicating you and intervening on your behalf. It's just too bad that bullies want to be bullies and want to single and target you out because of how they feel. It's not your problem. You can't prosper persecuting someone else. God is going to force their hand. You can't hold this person down. You're trying to hold them down. You're trying to hold them down. And meanwhile, in between time, you trying to rise. You trying to prosper your life. It ain't finna happen. And people wonder why there's no success around them. They wonder why there's nothing but loss around them, while things are falling down and decaying and dying around them. How can you prosper and you out here persecuting someone else? Whether you're doing it, whether someone who you laying down with is doing it, whether your group of people who you surrounded around doing it, whatever is doing it, someone was doing it in these people's camps. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody was doing it in your family. Somebody was doing it with these past people, these past exes, these lovers, these so-called friends of yours. Somebody was doing it. Somebody was trying to persecute you, block you off from prospering, but wanted to prosper. Out here trying to block things with your career, trying to figure out why they can't get hired. Trying to bind up your finances, and meanwhile, in between time, they got kids and bills that need to be paid and having a hard time. Got to rob Peter to pay Paul. Got to pick up side hustles after side hustles just to make ends meet. You can't prosper and you're out here trying to persecute someone else. So what you gonna do? Because something got to give. Something has to give. Something has to stop. Someone has to change. The truth needs to be revealed. Whatever energy and demonic forces was sent towards you, you best believe is sent right back towards these people. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand something. Just because people want this for you doesn't mean that in the spiritual realm that's what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? God sit high and look low, baby. If all you've done all your life is plant good seeds, and all what you ever gotten for it was struggle, was abuse, was pain, was suffering for it. Who I'm talking to? All you ever got was people turning their back on you, leaving you destitute, leaving you high and dry, not helping you. You've blessed people, baby. Made people feel like they was royalty. When push come to shove, did anybody return the favor? When you was down, you was down. When you was without, you was without. And when you came up, ain't nobody tried to recognize you and give you your flowers. So I'm really trying to figure it out. If at the end of the day, you are somewhere minding your business. See, people think all the time, maybe we stay in the world, millions and billions of people, baby. You don't like somebody, it doesn't mean that you have to see them every day, like you're confined into a room or a space where you have to cohabitate and live with this person and share things with this person. You don't like somebody, push up and get on with your life. You don't like somebody, baby, go flee the damn country or something. Go do something with your life. See, these are weird individuals. They don't like you, but they study you. They don't like you, but they watch every waking moment of your life. They don't like you, but they sitting up here looking into your life. They don't like you, but they getting groups of people and witches and warlocks and performing rituals, chanting things against you, doing spell. If you think people ain't doing it, think again. Look at your life and how it's been going out. Ain't nothing normal about it, baby. It's all spiritual. It's all energetic. It's all tied to what your journey entailed, what this path that God placed you on consisted of. You are living proof of his mercy, of his favor, of his grace, of his power. If all of this is what you had to endure being on this path and being on this journey, you understand what I'm saying? All of this is what you served the people. You did nothing but plant good seeds. I mean, my God, was it so hard for people to just, if they don't like you, to keep your damn name about their mouth? Was it so hard for people, if they didn't like you, if they felt some type of way about your success, to just stop watching you? What is the problem? I tell you, in this season, God about to solve them. If it's a war that they want, it's a war that they're going to get. And I guarantee you, and I promise you, if you were chosen one, you're going to be the last person standing, because God is using you. When God is using you, you can't curse someone of whom God is using. You can't persecute someone and expect your life to prosper. I don't know what you thought. I don't know what game these people was trying to play, you see, but they should have never played with your life. It was so simple. All people had to do was just let you go off and receive what you were supposed to receive, knowing that you put working towards that. No, not these people. No, not these people. For whatever the reason, persecuting you, bullying you, tormenting you, talking down on you, talking bad about your life, never having nothing good to say. If you done good, the bad is always being brought up. I mean, my God, if you're doing bad, it adds on to the bad that it was already talking about. It's something is wrong. Something is wrong. That's why when you picked up, you never went back. I guarantee you, now it's people that's waking up to these people that you left behind. There's people who are waking up to why you left the way you left, why you abruptly cut off communication the way that you did, because you're tired. I have a life to live, and I can't live that being around toxicity, being around fake people, being around devils. So people could say all the time about chosen ones don't got no friends. Where your friends at? Who you with? Where your friends at? Who you with? He. Where your friends at? Who you with? Let me tell you something. I would never parlay and congregate and associate myself to that of what is fake, to that of what is toxic, to that of what don't like me, don't have my best interests at heart, to that of what is demonic, to that of what is too worldly for me. Okay? At some point, at the end of the day, it's okay to have a little fun. It's okay to get your fingers wet and have a little fun and be a little loose and this and that. But at the end of the day, I'm not finna be around no judgmental people. I'm not finna be around nobody. What I mean by worldly is people that are so superficial. These are the type of people that will play one way to your face and be another way behind your back. It will sell you out if the price is right. They have no loyalty. They have no integrity. They have no honor. But meanwhile, in between time, people trying to figure out why you roll solo. Baby, let me tell you something. Ain't too many of us around. That's why. And I sense it a mile away. Get your ass cut off real quick. Out here thinking you finna play me. If I allowed you to get that far as you did, I was really trying to see how far people was willing to go. And now I see. And now the best thing that people could do, you know what I'm saying, is move on with their life. It's over. You've done enough. You've done enough damage. These are people who will never get tired. They will keep tormenting you, picking you, bullying you, saying the worst about you, family included, community included, friends included, lovers included, everybody included, anybody they can get. Hey, come on, come on. And no one see no wrong in this. No one sees no wrong in this. Like ask yourself, what did you do so bad? I don't care if you left somebody behind, they deserved it. If they chose over you and thought they was going to spin the block, they deserved it. You understand what I'm saying? If people, you know what I'm saying, was out here thinking that they was going to be one way to your face and another way behind your back, you picked up on the vibes. So whatever people was trying to get, whatever people was trying to do, it ain't going the way that they thought it was going to go. You ain't suffering the way they thought you was going to suffer. You ain't down the way that they thought you would be down. You didn't do what they thought that you would do. What, run back to them? Ask them for help? Hell will freeze over, baby. And now they see it. We could do the absolute worst to this person. Ain't no breaking this person. We don't put this person through more things than we want to know. Things that we would never be able to survive if we had to do it by ourselves. They're not used to doing things by themselves. They're so used to working in groups and being around other monkeys. You understand what I'm saying? That's willing to partake in the evil that they want to partake in. If this was something that they should have done and needed to do, and you was a person that deserved it, tell me why there had to be a certain level of secrecy to pull it off. I'll wait. I'll wait for somebody to say something in the comments to let me know. Put me up on game about it. If this was something that you deserved and everybody was going to stand while they was trying to persecute you, bully you, take from you, send a predator into your life, you know what I'm saying? Fraud you, do whatever they was trying to do. If this was something that why had to be a certain level of secrecy? Why couldn't they be in public with it? If everybody was going to stand, if you was this bad person, if you was this horrible person, you don't like somebody, push up and get on with your life. It's going to be a tough lesson that's going to be served to a lot of people if they still have their life. Because they've done so much, robbed you of so many opportunities, delayed so much in your life, caused you so much chaos and hell and turmoil up in your life till it's crazy. I mean, they wouldn't even do this to their own kids. Too busy trying to make their kids be better than you. Too busy out here trying to talk smack about you to keep you down up under their thumb so they look better. Crazy, ain't it? You want to copy, you want to be, you want to mimic you, emulate you. But then trying to replace you, destroy you, trick you out your spot. Want to be better than you, but had the most to say about you behind your back to other family, to lovers of yours, around their family. It's a certain way that you move, and you ain't finna change for nobody. You ain't never pined for nobody to like you, so I don't know what the hell is these people's problem. I don't like you, you don't like me. Very simple, baby. Why are you trying to find my address to serve BS to my doorstep? It's dumb. You can't explain this. It's inexplicable. It's inexplicable. You can't explain that. Best thing that you can do is shut up and take accountability. People got on the wrong side of God, sitting up here trying to persecute you and thought that their life was going to prosper. Man, let me tell you something. They better find a way to get on the right side. They already been on the wrong side for far too long. They better find a way to get on the right side before it's too late. But if they still to this day don't believe that God exists, still don't see his works through you after everything that they've done and you still standing, then let them stay on the wrong side. That's tough. Let them go down trying. That's tough. Let them suffer in silence. That's tough. Because you ain't bending, you ain't conforming for nobody. You ain't changing, you ain't stopping for nobody. Ain't nobody finna trick you off your spot. Ain't nobody finna replace you. Ain't nobody finna make you stop what it is that you were called to do. That's tough. They don't like you. That's tough. They don't respect you. That's tough. Hashtag that's tough. Because ain't nothing changing based off how they feel. And can't even keep it 100 with themselves. They don't even know themselves. That's why they do what they do and come after you so hard. Immoral, unjust, low vibrational, selfless, and soulless beings. Because nobody else in their right mind who's healed would have done this to you. I don't care all the way from your father all the way down to exes and so-called friends. Nobody would do this. Nobody would go this hard. I don't care if it's even to just do something, pull a wool over your eye, take something from you, or knock you down. You're going to get right back up. If they feel some type of way about it, I'll say it again, that's tough. Because wherever God is trying to take you, you're going to get there because of the seeds that you planted. You have to reap that harvest. You planted those seeds already. Whatever you went through in the in-between was lessons learned for you, was building your character, building your strength, your perseverance, and your resilience. It was hard, it was tough, the jokes, the faces, the eyes, the knowing how people really didn't like you, really didn't support you. They rather sit down, everybody standing up, happy for you. They sitting down in the darkness, don't know how to say anything good, don't know how to support you. They can't support you in your victory and be happy for you in your glory. because they were too busy being an enemy behind your back, trying to trick you out of something, getting other people involved, trying to make you out to be the worst person. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. They know you're not bad when they were in your presence. I keep telling you, these are people who talk so bad about you around other people. These other people didn't even want to be around you because how bad these people was talking about you. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, but you sitting up here giving your resources, you giving your body, you're giving your love, you're giving your loyalty to these people. I don't care if they was family or people that was around you. People knew your energy. They knew that you didn't deserve that. So something toxic about them. And this is what I'm saying, you know, at some point you had to wake up and realize, man, I got to go off somewhere and I got to heal. And I'm going to keep rebuilding and focusing on myself. It ain't about the materialistic things. I know who I am. I know what I'm called to do. I know whatever I put my hands towards and I work towards it and I push and I work and I push and I work and I push. See, the thing is they can't knock your work ethic. See, they could keep trying to cause blockages and restrictions and limitations for you, but at the end of the day, your strength is unparalleled. Your resilience, you know what I'm saying? Your perseverance is unparalleled, baby. You will fight through all them blockages, restrictions, and limitations and still rise to the challenge and rise above every limitation, every blockage, every stumbling block that was placed before your path. See, that's what people didn't count on. Too damn busy trying to sit up here and judge a book by its cover. Didn't understand you had fight in you, baby. They see it now. But what they thought was going to happen. They was going to come in and screw with your life, and you was going to let it go. They was going to think that they was going to sit up here and get groups and packs of people and tell lies on you, and the truth eventually wasn't going to be revealed. That people's souls and spirits wasn't going to be convicted about the mess that they served to you and did against you when they know that you didn't deserve it. God works in mysterious ways. Whoever feels some type of way about it, that's tough. We live in a wide, you know, world. Big people from different backgrounds, different cultures. It's different regions and countries out there that you can go ahead and live and try and move towards. I keep telling you, I don't understand why they're so stuck. And they're so stuck and they keep looking at you. Something wrong. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's whatever magic and stuff that they've been doing, whatever outcomes they want that they ain't been able to get, and it's done drove them insane and crazy. But I keep telling you, baby, they have to let you go. Because if they cool with struggling just like how they trying to make you struggle, then okay, cool. But you ain't finna be struggling for long. If they cool with sitting up here and keep blocking off opportunity, I don't care if it's these people, I don't care if it's they lovers that they tied to. No one has no justification and explanation as to why they did what they did against you. And they sitting out and getting called out for it. In so many ways. You know what I'm saying? Whatever areas that they've been attacking you in, they find no success and no prosperity there. Baby, and I don't care what they got up in their life. It's let me tell you something. At some point, you can't cause chaos in people's life and expect peace to be in yours. You can't sit up here and persecute somebody else and expect your life to prosper. You can't keep sitting up here being demonic and evil towards somebody else and thinking that there's no repercussions towards that and consequences that follow thereafter. If they survive the aftermath, it's a valuable lesson that they're going to learn. That whatever it is somebody feel about you, they can't take the calling and anointing that's over your life, the protection that's around you. And I'm telling you, for all what they've done, they better go somewhere and stop and try to go find themselves on the right side of God. Because they've been demonic and evil and an enemy towards you for long enough. Give it up. It's a wrap. You feel some type of way about it? That's tough.